It's moving.
The wheels are actually rotating.
Yep. Don't need fuel yet, obviously, but we're getting drinks, so let's go. Okay, so we just went ahead and took the seat out. It was already detached. Yeah, just looking in here. It was already detached. Anyway, we're going to do some more looking, get all this junk out, and dig through it. Got an actual wheel chock, so not going anywhere, at least forward anyway. Backwards, I'm not too concerned for. Getting it to air out, it is sat for a very, very long time. I'll get that in a second. They put so I'm going to call it a hot air intake. Anyway, definitely needs some work. A couple things that I see just kind of starting off with. It did come with new emblems though, which is nice. Not completely terrible. Doesn't turn over. I'll be getting the key here in a little bit, getting a look at it. Going through the battery, looking at the lights. And the back, I'm going to have to completely redo. Yeah, car has not been roadworthy or on the road since 96. So it has sat for a very long time, like almost 30 years. Anyway, we've got all this crap in the back. The back does not hold up because the struts are not attached. So we'll figure all that out and make sure everything works. So I did do a rear wiper delete, which honestly looks pretty clean, but we'll see how that does. Well, we got the struts in. They're, well, temporary. I don't think I can, yeah. Closing them is not a good idea because the glass is not fully intact. So, in other words, not waterproof. So we'll figure that out at some point. Really, today's just getting it cleaned up, going through everything, and getting it running. Because at the moment, when the battery is hooked up, it still won't turn over. Once again, I've taken off the seat. Garage is a mess. But I found all the parts that were in the back. We've got the container for the intake. So, not a hot air intake. I love my jokes. I am a terrible joke maker. We got the original tool set for the spare tire. There's no mirror in it, which we will not be using this one. Maybe temporary, but not permanently. We are going to work on restoring it. We got the original badges in here. The one original. Let's go ahead and open that up. We got a brand new one. I won't be opening because my hands are dirty, but you can see it's brand new. And then, I'll set that down there. And then we have the original from 1985. Now, whoever grabbed this new one tried to make sure it was close to the original as possible, but I know that even after time, the fading, it's still a little different because that's black versus this didn't have any black on the Porsche. But it's nice to have the original part. And then the new one, which is very nice. Anyway, we will work on getting it put together, seeing what we can't do. Check fuses, yada, yada, yada. We've got different cords in here. They left us a bunch of fuses, a bunch of stuff, bulbs I haven't even fully been through yet. But as far as the back goes, once again, we got our chock in here. This is the, I think, original spare tire. I've not even checked, but at least it looks like it. You got your tub in there. It wasn't even attached. But we're going to work on vacuuming it up, cleaning it out. We're going to eventually get over there on the right side and see. I see a piece of plywood. Actually, let's just go ahead. I see a piece of plywood over here. Let's see if we can't get in here. I don't know what this is. Yeah. This might have been part of the original glove box. They've got some Velcro with some bugs on there. We'll take that outside here in a second. And there's just a bunch of stuff down there. We're going to go ahead and get anything with bugs out and vacuum that up. But it's going to sit out here in the heat for a long time. Okay, as we got fireworks going, it is 4th of July, however. Got a lot of the lights going, had to jump it off with old Roxy here. Let's see if we can get these lights back on. Yep. So we got a little bit of power with the lights and okay. So fog lights aren't turning on now, but they did when I had the car connected to the battery. So I'm going to either try and charge the battery or replace it. Going to start with charging, I think, first. But the headlights are stuck up, which I know is prominent of older 80s vehicles. So we'll see what motors and stuff we're working there. Type R is running. We'll turn it off in a second. There's the fireworks in the background. Nice little show for you. But back to the 944. Got the lights on, got the sunroof open, got the driver window down. The passenger window motor doesn't seem to work from either the button on the driver's side or the passenger side. Also, I love these gloves. I got them on the TikTok shop. But this is going on YouTube. So a couple things I'm thinking about trying. I do need fuel. I have no idea how long the fuel has sat in this tank. Either siphon it or once I can get it going, just run out of gas. So it only needs unleaded, which is nice. If I'm not mistaken, it shouldn't need anything else. I will double check because I don't have the unleaded fuel only thing on the window like it's prominent to have. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I'm going to see about taking off the sunroof here soon. It is, like late. I don't have my watch on. But getting some progress going. Also, I might spray some cleaner into the fuel injectors. Spark plugs, I guess, really. Just need to see if the spark plugs are good. Because it's going. Actually, I'll go ahead and hook up the battery over and kind of show you. I've got the jumper cables on, positive, negative, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and hop in, just so you can hear it. We've got our pop-up headlights. We've got our fog lights on, and go ahead and just turn it over. And that's what it's going to sound like. So we've got a few things to figure out, but I'll show you the pop-up headlights. Also, that door sounds amazing. Won't get over it. So a lot of the electronics work, which is nice. I hate electrical work. So I do know that there is going to be some stuff that I'm going to have to do. We got fireworks going, so everybody's out playing with them. I'm going to go ahead and actually just turn off these fog lights and the pop-ups and leave the car in accessory mode. We've got fireworks going on in the background and beautiful Roxy back in the driveway along with yet to be named Porsche 944. Normally I do the names based on either the model or the trim level. You got Honda Civic Type R, Roxy with the R. I had, my first car was a 2008 Dodge Charger. It was an SXT, but I just named it after the Charger. I named it Cheyenne, which just so happens to be my fiance's name. This was well many years before I met her. And then I had a 1999 Honda Accord. It was named Rose for the strict reason that I was playing with some clients on what to name their new vehicle that they were buying from me. This was back when I first started with their Walter GMC. And we used this little thing and it came up with Rose. I gave it the vehicle and I named it Rose. And then I bought a 2022 Honda Civic Si. Named that Sandy for the Si. S is in Sandy. But Civic also has a sound, so you could do it either way. And then last and finally, before the Type R, these are all the cars I've had since I turned 17. And I'm 22 now. I've got a problem. Anyway, the Terrain was a 2023 GMC Terrain AT4. And I named it Terra the Terrain. I didn't do anything with the AT4 part because AT4 is all on its own, all terrain. 4 being all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Anyway, that concludes day one. And thank you for listening to my little story of the Porsche 944. I will take this roof off and make just a short clip. But y'all have a great night.